Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Haha, my mic isn't muted. I'm just a massive idiot. It wasn't plugged in. Freaking moron. Maybe that's why the people who were there when I started the stream left. So, sorry out there. Blah, blah, blah. BJ versus his pile of shame. NoQuarters.net. You know, we do things there. We're playing Gone Home, as if you couldn't tell. I'm sorry I can't be there to see you, but it is impossible. Please, please don't go digging around trying to find out where I am. I don't want anyone to know. We'll see each other again someday. Don't be worried. I love you, Sam. That's already worrisome. Who is Sam? Are we in a new house? I don't know. Where is everyone? We are in a new house. Hi, Hula. How's it going? Invoice.
Dear Katie, so much has changed, even just since you've been away. We moved into this house. I'm at a new school, and my big sister being gone for a year doesn't make it any easier. It doesn't feel real, but I'm not gonna let it faze me. I used to tell you everything, and if I can't do it in person, because you're off gallivanting around who knows where, I'll tell it to this journal, just like I was talking to you.
So I think that's Sam. So since I've been away at college, Hula, this is Gone Home.
Sam. Hello? Sam! Sam, where are you? Really?
That doesn't sound
I need
good.
to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously, you don't have to. Okay, so love you. See you soon. Bye.
Sam, Katie, Mom, and Dad. That looks like a pretty sufficiently 90s family. My dad kind of looked like that in the 90s. Whoever your dad is probably looked like that too. Oops. Janice Greenbrier, I think that's Mom, so that's what my mom does. Ball sconce, I command you turn on. Got it. This pen does not have anything written on it. Hey, Carlos, how's it going? $9.94, so that's old. Apparently, couples bowling and ballroom dancing got canceled. Look at you later, books. Ha! Look at that. I'm leaving all the lights on. Warmest regards. That is exactly the kind of note that a 17-year-old would write. That's got to be Sam's room. This red handwriting reminds me exactly of my friend Sam's handwriting. Barf. Same room? Does that room have two doors? That room has two doors. Okay. I bet this is my room. Why won't Sam be needing it anymore? I have a feeling she has RUNNOFT. I bet this is my room. Yep. Ooh, I'm a ghost hunter. I'm a Gone Home original soundtrack hunter. Ghost milk. Ooh. I don't know if this is a really good game to stream, but That's what y'all are going to get. Certified killing machine. Hula, my weekend was, I don't know. It's hard to describe. I had a really good Friday night, and then Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to turn all these lights on. I played a lot of Horizon on Sunday. Painting room. Been there for a while, but not too long. Don't you tease me with a cassette player that doesn't work. Fulbright Company. Well, Janice thinks Richard was excellent at his job. Good job, Richard. I think VCRs are confirmed, Hula.
Sometimes you just have to lie to Mom and Dad. Like when Lonnie asked me to see a band with her and stay over at her friend's place in the city after. That's a lie to Mom and Dad's situation. But it was so worth it. The girls on stage were just so loud and real and awesome. And everybody was moving together like one huge tide of sound. Between two songs, Lonnie leaned over and said, "How do you like your first show?" I was so happy. I felt tears starting in my eyes. And then she up and hugged me. I think she could tell.
Can I put that in my backpack? I want to hold on to that. Ha! Look, I figured out how to open it. I'm the best. I think Lonnie and Sam are lady friends? Not Sam. Lonnie and Katie. And closed. Okay, remember this, kids. Remember, there's a secret passage from the library. Never mind, it's on the map. I'm just fascinated with this touch everything mechanic. No, I didn't want to toss it. I want to gently set it down. Alright. Let's let this go. Ha! Close enough. Well, I don't know if that's weird or sexual or both, but alright. So Sam's not home, but her lights are on up there. Go take a peek in Mom and Dad's bedroom and see what's there. Like some of these drawers were hastily opened and closed. Look at all these jeans. I've learned that I can crouch now. These are the mom jeans, for sure. Right here. Look at that long butt. Mom was in a hurry. Cinnamon. Do you guys know the difference between a good game and a great game? Good game has toilets. Mom, Dad. A great game lets you flush toilets! Yes. Great game should also let you judge how the toilet paper roll is hanging. And I see the Fulbright Company has decided to remain neutral on this fact. Alright, that's some video game ass shit right there. Why would Mom leave her purse? Maybe she's like my mom and had like 2 purses. Oh, that's my postcard that I sent them. That's my old address, I'm assuming. Le Bible. Alright, Hula, this is where Mom's vibrator should be if this game is playing straight and narrow with this. Nope. I'm gonna regret reading this letter, probably. Well, that's awful sweet of Carol. Carol's a nice lady. Ho 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 ho! VHS tapes! We're gonna look at those in a second. TV's out. All the President's Men, Butch Cassidy, The Fugitive. Inside Edition, Sound of Music. Gone with Wind, boo. The VCR's gone. Silence of the Lambs and Bridge on the River Kwai. Those are probably Dad's. Those are very Dad things to have. I don't want to snoop around Sam's room. Does that seem wrong? Nah, I'm just gonna chill here for a while. Okay. Man, they nailed the sound of this thing. Good job. would love to know what kind of shoes I'm wearing. There's another Carol letter. She has nice stationery. Dear Jan, it's so good to hear from you again. All this new house business sounds like quite the adventure. Remember the little dorm room we shared freshman year? When we were miserable, fantasizing about our dream homes? I always said I wanted a mansion. If they wanted it voice acted, I guess they would have done it. Ooh, she's in Canada. Winnipeg. Oh. If there's a VCR in this house, Hula, I will find it. For sure. Stephen King edition of Author Magazine. Is that a real magazine? If so, is that the real cover for that magazine? You look it up while I play. More bandages. Vax. Powder cleanser. Whoops. I like how you reorient all the doors once you've messed with them. Oops. This house is huge. Oh. I feel like I want this to be like an adventure game, but I don't believe that it is. Ooh, these doors open. I like both black and white. Those are two excellent ends of the spectrum. Well, that's got to be Lonnie, right? She looks like this girl I follow on Tumblr, which is weird. Lots of backpacks in this house.
Oh my god. You are so lucky you finished high school before we moved into this house. So, it's the first day of school, and there I am, introducing myself to the class. And I say that I just moved into the house on Arbor Hill.
There's
All
confirmed
of a
a
sudden,
ghost in this
every
house.
kid in the room turns and just stares like I suddenly transformed into a mutant. I just stood there, wishing pretty hard for a rewind button. Because now maybe nobody knows my name, but they all know who I am. The Psycho House girl. Great.
Psycho House.
Severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Takelma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected.
You know that feeling where the first moment you see someone, it's like they have a big gold star around them, and you have to
I
get
did
to
not.
know
That
them?
TV was already on.
Well, there's this girl. I think she's a senior. She's usually dressed kind of punk. But sometimes I see her in this, like, army uniform. And she's always drawing in this notebook, looking so intense. I had no idea how I would ever, like, have an excuse to talk to her. Till I noticed she and her friends hang out and play Street Fighter at the 7-Eleven every day after school.
Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Yeah, I know. Somebody ripped all the VCRs out of this house. That's weird.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Takelma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure
Oh,
all
Dad got a
windows and
Laserdisc
doors.
player.
Flood
Hot
conditions
shit.
are
That's why they're all
expected at
gone.
lower elevations.
Dad's like, fuck it, we're going to Laserdisc. I'm leaving that on.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain
Dr.
conditions
Jitters.
affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County,
2
Dawn
servings.
County, Takelma
No.
County, and
No,
Wistaria
no.
County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
See? Definitely ghost.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Takelma County, and Wistaria County. Residents
I don't even have to
strongly
look.
urged to stay indoors and secure
I
all
don't even have to
windows
look it
and
up.
doors.
I'm almost
Flood
100%
conditions
certain
are
that this
expected
is
at lower
a
elevations.
very period accurate TV listing. So Sam's dealing with some feelings about Lonnie, it seems.
is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Oh, well, good job.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest
I bet
Weather
nobody read
Service
Dad's book.
reports high
It's
winds
probably
and
sad.
torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County.
Jesus, look at all
and
these
Wistaria
tapes.
County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood
Ooh,
conditions
director's
are
cut.
expected at lower elevations.
X-Files. Clash of the Titans, classic. Some records. Can't believe I can't touch the records. I'm Ghostbusters and Labyrinth. That's a good double bill.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
That black pirate ship thing's a little racist.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest Weather Service reports high winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
This is an excellent story, Sam.
This is a severe weather warning. The Northwest
I
Weather
gotta leave that
Service
open so I know I've been in
high
there.
winds and torrential rain conditions affecting the following counties: Austin County, Boone County, Dawn County, Tacoma County, and Wistaria County. Residents are strongly urged to stay indoors and secure all windows and doors. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
Oh man, that's rough. What's this kid's name? Tommy? Tommy's a little shitbag. I hope Tommy has a tragic urethra accident. Squishmaster. It's definitely Mom's jam right there. That's what I'm thinking. It looks like Sam's run away. Possibly with Lonnie? Aw. They're gonna Street Fighter together.
So you know what they say about the best laid plans of mice and men? Yeah, turns out it applies to Street Fighter too. At least I worked up the courage to walk into the 7-Eleven and ask for a turn, but all that practice at home did not exactly translate in the wild. So after I was finished getting my butt kicked, I followed them outside while they smoked. And that was when she asked me if I was that psycho house girl. But then she said she's always really wanted to see the psycho house. Her name is Lonnie. She's coming over tomorrow.
This looks like a dad office. Dad wrote a conspiracy theory-ish novel, it looks like. Generous bosom. Maybe Dad was writing smut. JFK smut. Dad can't spell very well. Dad was getting down on that review. Dang, good job. If that can not happen again, that'd be great. I don't need the gone home ghost attacking me while I'm snooping in my dad's drawers. Alright, Lonnie. Or not Lonnie. Terry? I need to know where this Laserdisc player is. Game got physics. Whack. nailed it. Oh, what's this gonna be? It's gonna be 4, 5, 1, 6. Oh, I was stuck in Zumbo Vision there for a second. Oh, what's my birthday? Let's see. Let's try 1273. 1, 2, 7, 3. It's alright, I didn't want to look in your ghost ass drawer anyway. I'll figure it out. It's a 90s ass magazine. I like it. A real photo, which is odd. Hey, Doctor. How's it going, buddy? We're playing Gone Home here. So far, we have wandered around the house and surmised that there must be ghosts, VCRs, and Laserdiscs. And also check this out, The Misfits. I like it.
At Todd's brother's place after the show, there was only a futon to sleep on, so Lonnie and I shared it. The lights went out. I was turned toward her. My eyes started to adjust, and then I could see she was looking at me, too. In the dark, she smiled. My heart was beating so fast. I rolled over. I felt so, I don't know, nervous. After a minute, she put her arm around me and was so close and whispered in my ear, "I really like you."
Oh.
I just nodded my head, and I really hope she could tell. I really hope that she meant what I think she did. I felt like a shook-up can of soda ever since. I hope we have the chance to talk before I explode.
Oh. I'm definitely in the mood for a rainy love story. It is rainy here, and I like love stories. Shh, don't tell anybody. But it's cool, you can tell people. So, nice. Marked. Oh no, Doctor, that sounds terrible. Was it at least, like, not raining? "19 miles is a long-ass... God, that's so long to walk. Aw. Mom was reading her some Whitman. Toss that carelessly on the thing there. Yeah, that's like 40 Canadian kilometers. Oh ho ho ho! Oh, it's Sam's locker. Oh, there's no planchet. Damn it. Okay, so the first letter to Sam's locker combination is 0. So, hello, bathroom I haven't been in yet. Whew. It's just hair color.
Lonnie brought her hair dye over today. She said, "I need to fix these roots. Think you could help?" Dyeing hair is weirdly intimate. I don't know if I've touched someone else's scalp before. It's pretty intimate, right? It felt intimate. We looked into the mirror together after, and I expected her to say something about how it looked crappy, or good, or whatever. But that's when she said, "You're so beautiful." And she was looking at me. Right in that moment, I wanted to say something, but I waited, and the moment was gone.
Got it. Haha. Oh, I missed. That toothbrush is gone forever, man. I threw her toothbrush behind the cabinet. I'm such a terrible sister. What brand of tampons are these? Protex. They're professional tampons. Whoop, that's gone forever. I haven't been in Sam's room yet. You never know. There could be some stuff in there. All right, we've been just about everywhere upstairs, right? We've explored the secret passages and the secret panels. I guess let's take a step in Sam's room. All the VCRs are gone. What does it mean? Adventurous the Cat Returns. The seminal 90s hit video game. I did not know these moves. I'm glad that I've seen them now. Or is that tape? I need that tape. This house is too flippin' big. Oh shit, yes. I love that in a very, like, 90s ass grunge way. Okay. If there was a way to control the volume of that, I would leave it in, but it's way too fucking loud. Sam, where are you? Where'd you go? Sam, where'd you go, honey? Ah, I like that. Sam took metal shot. To take a screenshot of that. All right. Attempt 2. Come on, Fork, you can do it. Too much. Oh, it bounced out. Damn it. Alright, anyway. Aw. So that's a weird little thing about, like, magazines, especially back in the day. The lead time was so long on a magazine that, like, a magazine like this, which isn't like Time or a Newsweek or whatever, something that's like a weekly publication put out by a giant news conglomerate, like they wouldn't have had time to get, like, so he committed suicide in April of 1994, so they wouldn't have had time to get it in the May issue. It was probably already, May was already probably closed, but it's interesting. Weird little bit there. right, you guys. I'm going to try this magic eye poster, so I'm going to be quiet for a second and see if for some reason it works. Hang tight. Okay, I was sure that that was the point where, like, a ghost was going to jump out at me or something, but it didn't happen. That's got to be a magic eye thing. It feels like it almost worked. I would go to that show. 100% go to that show right now. Those look like army clothes. I mean, they're army green, so it could be anything, but... Are you going to the dance with anyone? Who's got a crush on you? Oh, somebody's still writing about Captain Allegra, huh? I am absolutely reading this. Aw. How sad. It's nice that she kept writing, though. Already looked at that. Two cats on a motorcycle. This summer from DreamWorks. I could see it in his eyes. He was lying. We're gonna try 0, 2, 1, 0. Nope. Nice try, small fry. Oh, she's got another edition of Groove Magazine. Weezer. I want to subscribe to Groove Magazine Faux Show. Looks like my jam. Uh-oh, we got another cassette.
We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Yeah, we're so cool, cool. We're so cool, yeah, yeah. Fuck you too, cool schmuck. I don't wanna sit around and talk about the weather. We're such a good old day. I don't wanna wonder if you're gonna say hello. I don't wanna wonder if you.
I like that band too. I'm so bad at orienting myself in these things. Got that. More Allegra. Yes. I think it's wishful thinking. I believe it's only. I don't believe they licensed any music directly from the era. I believe they only hired bands to create music that was of the era. Allegra goes through a lot of first mates. That's the love of my life, and you can't have her. Even though Captain Allegra is absolutely not as fully throated as that. Alright. I'm armed with a code. I'm going back upstairs. With apologies to my sister. I have to find out what happened. Aw.
Lonnie came over today, but everything was different. She was sitting at my desk chair, and she wouldn't look at me. Finally, I asked her what was going on. She said she felt like she'd done something wrong that night in the city. Like I must think... But I said no. There was nothing wrong. I just wanted to say... But I couldn't find the words. I felt like I was gonna cry, but I wasn't sad. She got up and sat next to me on the bed. I looked at her. Lonnie, do you think you could ever... And that's when she kissed me.
Aw. She smokes Morley cigarettes because she's an X-Files fan. Eh? Right? Right. Sam has a naughty magazine. All right, guys, you decide. Do we go up into the dark room, or do we go down into the basement? All right, basement it is. But if you get me ghost murdered, I'm gonna be upset. Just FYI. I thought that was the basement key. Apparently I was wrong. There's a couple spots it looks like we haven't explored quite yet, so let's go back across the foyer and then go left. Oh, nope. That's a closet. We've already been there.
and Bulgaria. Residents secure all windows. Flood conditions are expected at lower elevations.
That, ladies and gentlemen, had me spooked. How have I not been in here yet? You're a sassy one, kiddo. And you leave your shit everywhere. Swanky ass
Oh,
little
I
lounge.
always knew that someday we'd be through. Now that it's happened, I just can't believe it's true. I've done the best I could to keep from feeling blue. Can't get you off my mind. What am I gonna
Voodoo, mildew, and shandu.
Why, Daddy, I didn't know you were here.
I'm right here looking at you, honey. If it ain't me, it's my shadow.
Do you think I sent you far away
I ain't been nowhere.
from me? I thought you'd stay away from me.
Try to cut
But hopelessly you got me.
That sucks.
You
Sorry,
left your
Dad.
voodoo all around.
I left my trunk in town.
I got a need for you.
Yeah,
Thought I killed the craze for you.
I hear you.
I does my heart a grave for you.
Mhm.
Your kisses keep on haunting me. Their memory won't let me do.
Yeah.
I got a need for you.
I wish you had a weed for me.
Oh, tell me why. Why must I think about you? Oh, Daddy, tell me why. Can I live without you? Da-da-da-dee, la-dee-la. Oh, nothing else will do for me.
That was a nice little tune. I liked it. Can't believe they've got a music room. Jesus. Nintendo Street Fighting tape. I could just make every room in my house a music room. But that would also have to share duties with the, living room. I don't have a dining room, but kitchen, office, and bedroom or bathroom.
When you live in one place your whole life, your next door neighbor is kind of like your default friend. And Daniel only got weirder over the years. So moving away has been a good excuse to, like, not see him anymore. But he did always have the good Nintendo games. Maybe I'll give him a call.
Oh, I found the basement, you guys. I've found the basement. Yeah, Hula, I used my closet as a recording booth for a while in my old place. It worked, but spooky basement. Spooky. Potato brand potato chips. Oh, Judy's. What's up with this armoire? Pushed up against the wall. Aw. How sweet that is.
It's different now. I mean, we still hang out all the time like before. But now when no one else is around... Well, you know. So you could say we're dating. But it's secret. Secret dating? I don't know. I mean, I guess that's the real difference. Now when we get off the phone, or go home for the night, or it's just quiet and we're alone, we say I love you.
Oh. That's the sweetest. Oh, it's the same worksheet that Sam had. Maybe not. Maybe it's not the same one. I tell you what, this really is satisfying my, you know, that part of me that always wants to, like, go in and poke around people's houses when they're not there, like Hula mentioned earlier. I think kind of everybody wants to do that, like, just be snoopy as shit in someone's house. That's going to start a fire. But yeah, you kind of want to poke around and look at people's stuff and see what they got. Just kind of peek into their lives real quick before anybody notices. Aw.
I'm so stupid sometimes. I was telling Lonnie that I got into my college summer program thing, and I was all making plans like, you should come visit me, stay in my dorm room. But she said, Sam, I ship out on June 6th. I was like, ship out? To where? She said, to basic training. What did you think I was doing all that ROTC stuff for? I guess she's been planning to join the army right after high school since she was like 12. And I guess she's really going to do it. So I was like, after graduation, I'm just never going to see you again? She said, let's just have fun while we can.
Oh, my heart is breaking now. Who ripped his face out of there? Let's get this into the light where we can read it. Also, bless you, game, for making me get into the light to read something. Man, I just heard there were some people walking down the street outside my apartment, and it freaked me out because they're talking to each other, and I thought that there was there was noise coming from the game. What site are you working on, Doctor? Why are you having to drive a Jeep through 95 miles of, or why are you guys getting a Jeep messed up and... Explain all that. Just explain it all. Oh, Mom was... Oh! What are you working on there? Doctor? Doctor? Oh, she immigrated from Canada. Okay. So it's not really like immigrating. It's like immigration light. Immigration junior. Oh, holy shit. You're doing work out there. You're not just fucking around. Yolanda. They moved to Mexico? There's a lot of reading in this game. Well, congratulations on doing some like actual important kind of work in the world. Like that's really cool. I'm just playing video games for people and some other stuff. My phone, she been going crazy. What'd she do? Sorry. Phone was buzzing a lot. Had to figure out what the deal was with there. Did I miss all of this? I guess I missed all of that. Alright, we're not going to brute force that. Is there anything else in here? Servants' quarters. This basement be crazy. That would freak my shit absolutely out, Doctor. Animals going quiet for no discernible reason is worrisome. What's with all these newspapers?
They tell you to stick with the group on field trips, Katie. There's a reason for that. Lonnie and I snuck off on the side paths at Multnomah Falls and got a little lost. Okay, a lot lost. Like, for hours. Right before the bus left, we found a trail and came running down the path, soaked and covered in mud, shouting for the bus not to leave. The school called home. Mom and Dad said, "You didn't get into trouble like this before you met that Lonnie girl." But I don't think they know about us. The kids at school, though, I'm really afraid that's a whole other story. Stick with the group, Katie. Stick with the group.
What's with all this stuff about the pharmacy? Wait. Hassan's Pharmacy. Hassan's Pharmacy. No. Nope, okay. Man, if the cricket shut up even, that's... That just would have me many shades of worried. Oh, thanks, Ominous Thunder. Damn it. Freak me the hell out. $196.3. We're going back to that. Going back to that safe, you guys. 196.3. Old safe. Nothing on the wall here. Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? Or was that safe? I don't remember where the safe was. Somewhere in plain sight, though. Maybe in here? Nope, that was a secret passage. Nope. There it is. 1, 9, 6, 3. Jackpot! Don't worry, I'll put it back. Ooh. Hey, hey, look at this big syringe. Let's do drugs. Oh, Oscar's the uncle. And Oscar Mason or Mason is the okay, so he's a pharmacist of some sort, I think, and also ran a soda fountain. Okay, so Uncle Oscar did something fucked up, y'all. All right, remember this, y'all. Remember this right here. Whole wing of the house that we haven't messed with. I know, there's so much house here. My grandparents' house was kind of like this. Not in floor plan or anything, just unreasonably huge. It's like, it seems like 5 families could have lived in that house. No, so my grandparents had 5 children, which is not necessarily uncommon for, I guess, a Catholic Midwestern family, but nice. I like that comic book. Revolution Girl. Oh, who's putting out zines? Look at this shit. Nice. Oh, we got another tape. Fuck that patriarchy up.
I don't get Lonnie sometimes. Like, her band, and our zine, and her hair, and everything are all anti-authority. But I watch her in JROTC, and she's doing drills in perfect formation, following orders, no question. And there's all this stuff in the news about don't ask, don't tell. Like, she's going to join the army and then have to lie about who she is. She said they don't need to know what they don't need to know. Like it was no big deal. This from the girl who trashed her locker to, like, defend my honor. I've learned when to stop arguing, though. I don't think Lonnie even gets Lonnie sometimes.
Principal Grossman, like all principals, is a dick. Hey, Molly. How are you? Willkommen and such. Click, 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 click. Sorry. I don't think I've heard yours in forever either. Probably since the last time I watched you and Steffi playing Overwatch, which was like a billion years ago, it seems like. I haven't. This is my first time through it. I'm really enjoying it so far. I like everything except that I can't run. God, another room! How are there so many rooms in a house? What part of the house? Oh, this is that extra wing that for some... This is the wing where the door is locked, so I couldn't get in here. Why were the doors locked to this part of the house? It's a whole wing of the house. Why were the doors locked? This is creepy. Nah. There's ghosts in this game, and I know it. Look at that. Ghosts. Molly, so every time we've come across a TV so far, we have found that it has hookups for a VCR below it, but the VCR is not there, or the video game system or whatever. It's just the little component cables hanging out. No VCRs, million VCR tapes. Trying to suss it out. I have been in Sam's room, I've been in ostensibly my room, Katie's room, and I've been in my parents' bedroom. Oh, I didn't see one if there was. I would swear, I would 100% swear that this book, in Espanol. Come on, light. Give me some light. I'm going to try to look up this ISBN. ISBN. Look up. 978 1402 89462 89462 dash G. I think we're going to go with G. Let's see. Of course, I type it in to the Google search bar and it doesn't work. Two. 89462. I think that's a 6, not a G. That comes up as the National Interoperability Field Operations Guide, version 1.6.1. What is it? That's weird. So let's see. I would have been 13. Okay, so you guys playing the home game. Whip out your Googlers real quick and do type in Español, in quotes, book. And you'll come up with something very similar to this, but not exactly it. It's just similar. It looks exactly like my my high school Spanish book. Oh, it looks like Mom was due for a promotion. Good for her. Good job, Mom. Ha! Do-do-do-do-do! Ooh, I just saw a thing. Jesus, Jan. Pardon me if this makes some noise. Adjusting my microphone. Okay. Jan got her hair permed. Dang. That's expensive. Yep. Mom had multiple purses. Fuck was that? Jesus. Jesus, Murphy. Oh, cool. That "oh cool" was in response to Hula taking Japanese in the fall. Didn't you just not too long ago take a trip over to Japan? Also, Mom may be fiddling with Rich. I don't know, or Rick rather. So, Sam got...
I had an interesting talk with Mom and Dad tonight. One you were never gonna need to have. I mean, you've known, right? I've known. I've known since, like, She-Ra. Mom and Dad didn't, I guess. But they saw the zine and the stuff on the locker, and they were like, is there something we should know about you and Lonnie? And so here's the thing. I was prepared for them to be mad, or disappointed, or start crying, or something. But they were just in denial. You're too young to know what you want. You and Lonnie are just good friends. You just haven't
the
met
old
the
gal
right
pals
boy.
thing.
It's a phase. That's what I didn't see coming. That they wouldn't even respect me enough to believe me. Well, joke's on them, because they're in for one very long phase.
The God no butts in heaven thing is pretty good. Poor Sam. The Gits. How about that? That's pretty cool. Sorry, I referenced them in a thing I wrote not too long ago. You should definitely check out the Gits. Oh, that's Mom's handwriting. Oh, another note from Carol with the nice stationery. Yeah, Rick has a girlfriend from out of town. She's also Canadian. You haven't met her, and stuff. Carol seems like a good friend. Look at this fucking ceiling, man. This is crazy. This house is enormous. Look at this formal dining room. It's 1,200 feet long. You could fit the Joint Chiefs of Staff in there, plus everybody in the cabinet. You couldn't clean this house, Hula. That would be all you do. Not that I don't want to listen to it, because I do. It's just too loud. Nope. It's just too loud. Oh, so Richard was getting married. Oh, was I a ghost the whole time? Coca-Cola. Malk. This is just a story in a game. All the ghost stuff is just joking. As far as I know. Why is everything so fucked up in this house? I think that's just me projecting, like, the scariness onto the game. So if I recall correctly, there was a discussion. Some of the guys on another podcast, Idle Thumbs, were involved in making this game, and I think there was a joke about there being a ghost in Gone Home that was sort of a running joke across the podcast, and as it turns out, the initials for Gone Home original soundtrack are Ghost, so there is definitely a ghost in the game, but it may just be limited to the Gone Home original soundtrack. I believe that was Chris Remo that did all the music for this game, not the Riot Girl music, but the incidental music.
Daniel finally came over to get his game. I'd been dreading it. But he brought this story with him that I wrote when we were little. I started reading it, and then there I was, crying at the kitchen table. He asked what was wrong, and I was thinking about how we used to be friends, how much I'd taken for granted. But instead, I told him about school, and Dad, and Mommy. And then how sorry I was that I wasn't his friend anymore. He gave me a hug and said it was going to be okay. And for some reason, I almost believed him.
So, technically, I, as the first-person character, I am, as we can see here. Yes, here. I am Katie Greenbrier. As far as I am aware, I am not a lesbian. My little sister, however, Sam, is definitely a lesbian. I mean, she definitely thinks she's a lesbian at this point. She's been smooching. She might be bi. I don't know. She's been smooching her girlfriend. So departure, Amsterdam, destination, Portland, June 6th. This is snooping the video game. So my character, Caitlin Greenbrier, she has been off at college, I guess, and she was on a trip to Amsterdam, or Europe, I guess. And I guess while she was there, they moved into this house, or while she was while she was away, her parents and little sister moved into this house. And so she returns from Amsterdam and she takes a shuttle from the airport to get here, and there's nobody home. And according to my boarding pass, it is June 6th, 1995. Maybe June 7th, but June 6th. And as we can see here, my parents are gone. They're on an anniversary trip. And in the meantime, I think my little sister has run away. Corn is important, Hula. It is also delicious. Hamburger dinner. We can also surmise that there is probably a grocery store called Almonds. I think that's the implication here. There's so many rooms in this house. What's going on? I've only been in the first basement, and I haven't been in the attic yet. So it looks like Dad, it looks like a place that specializes in weirdo publications found Dad and wanted to publish his books. Well, that's good news for Daddy-O. Creepy, weird dad. Aw.
I asked Lonnie
Nice.
what she had to do to get ready to ship out for basic training. She said, not a lot, really. You're not allowed to bring anything with you. You have no possessions, no contact with the outside world while you're in basic. You just train hard every day, and then you deploy from there. So, they'll just send her away. To who knows where. The other side of the country, the other side of the world. My mind, can't process it. That she's really going to be gone. Just gone.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. So, help me remember this correctly. Didn't she say that she was shipping out to basic on the 6th? These are hard to read. Yep. Today's the day she ships out. That's probably where Sam is. Parents are out of town on the anniversary thing. Whew, I'm relieved now, because my sister isn't murdered or missing-ish. Maybe she just went to be with her. I guess she... Maybe not. She might not be. Maybe she joined the army too. She quit her job, but she was also going to be going to college. That's cute.
Lonnie had her going away show with her band tonight. She's so incredible on stage. When she was singing, I could practically forget everything. That we only had 48 hours left. That I don't know what comes next. That I can't live without her. Then she dedicated the last song to me.
Aww.
And I couldn't take it. I was out on the curb in the alley, sobbing till my ribs hurt. I would follow her anywhere, Katie. But I can't. Where she's going. After a long time, she found me. She said she was sorry. She said, I wish things could be different. I just wanted to make you happy. I said, I don't think you can anymore.
Crushed into a million pieces, my poor little heart. Flushed into a million pieces, my poor little fart. I guess that's the joke I can make. At this point, I'm willing to bet that Sam and Lonnie might be upstairs. I don't know. Who knows? This motherfucker has a greenhouse attached to the house. Bougie ass fools. Well, that's where my parents are. Strong Pines Couples Counseling Retreat. Which is good. I mean, if you need help, get help. Oh.
We agreed our last night together would be our happiest ever, and we'd forget tomorrow was going to come at all. It worked for a while. We had a good time seeing Oscar off, then ran up to the attic to look through our photos, to find one for Lonnie to take with her. And looking at them, I realized they were all in the past, and there wouldn't be any more. And I didn't know what I was going to do. And I cried. And she held me. She said she knew it was hard, but life would move on. I said I didn't want my life to keep moving without her. That's when she cried too. I was so exhausted. I must have fallen asleep like that, in her arms.
Oh.
In the morning, I woke up, and I was finally alone. The sunset light in this house is the saddest thing I've ever seen. I just want to sleep. When I'm in the attic, it almost feels like Lonnie could still be here. She's just downstairs. I'm just waiting to hear her pull down the hatch and come running up. Maybe I'll go up to the attic and wait.
Well, you remember they were always trying to find out if the house was haunted and summon Oscar. Who's this guy? So I think there's only one place I haven't been, you guys. I do. I have to walk through like 90 million floors of this house and get on the Wonkavator and... Also, at this point, I feel like a super creeper. Like, you're creeping through your own family's house. But, you know... I think it's time to go up in the attic. See what's going on. Aw.
Oh my god. Katie. I fell asleep in the attic, in Lonnie and my old spot, and I missed the first 2 calls. I just barely caught the third one before the machine got it. And it was Lonnie, on a payphone. She'd been on the bus to Basic, and she said she couldn't think of anything but me and us, and that she couldn't go through with it, with the army and being apart and all of it. And so she got off the bus in Salem. She said, "Sam, I want you to pack up everything you can and get in your car and come find me. And let's just drive until we find somewhere for us." And she asked me if I could do that. And I said yes. Yes.
Sam. Sam. Hello. Sam.
I'm not crying, you're crying. Stop it.
Where are you? Really? I need to talk to you. Please be there.
Hi, Mom. So I got my ticket home from Europe. I get back on June 6th, but it's a really late flight because that was the cheapest, so it gets in at midnight. But don't worry, I'll get a shuttle from the airport so you don't have to pick me up. Like, really seriously.
Yes, shut up. Okay, Hula, this is your area of expertise. This is legit. Oh. Ha, okay, good. It's a red light. Nice.
Katie, I'm so sorry that I can't be there to see you in person, that I can't tell you all this myself. But I hope as you read this journal and you think back, that you'll understand why I had to do what I did. And that you won't be sad, and you won't hate me, and you'll just know that I am where I need to be. I love you so much, Katie. I'll see you again someday. Love, Sam.
Emotions!
So I'll do it first so you won't see. Laugh it off and I don't feel it.
That's it. That's the end.
Hard as rocks and nails underneath. Want to go, just go, just go, just go, just go.
Hey, there's Chris Remo.
And I want to walk away. Want to go, just go, just go, just go, just go.
Hey, and Jake Rutkin. I know those names. Ooh. What a ride. That was, well, you've seen it already, Doc. So you don't have to play it. Nick Frecken is on the list. Nick Freedom. It's less of a game, more of a, I don't want to say movie that you play, but you could call it that, I guess. No, I'm gonna ride some more indie trash next week. Clarification: this is not indie trash, but just, indie trash for the sake of the genre. I guess. I just think it's funny to say indie trash. But no, it's also a picking up things and putting them back down simulator. So it's not just walking. It is climbing stairs. It is flushing toilets. It is, it's doing all the things. Is that the only trophy? I have to hang tight, guys. I didn't find all of them. I didn't find no, there's no trophy for turlets, unfortunately. But yeah, apparently there's a trophy for like getting all the journal entries, and I guess I didn't find them. Oh, because I didn't figure out the combination to Dad's. I know what it is. I know what the combination is. It's gonna be Mom's birthday. It's got to be. Yeah, that must be it. Yeah. Would have been nice if there was a trophy for flushing all the toilets. But you can't have everything you want, I guess, in life. I know that I have some... Thanks, Hula. I've been enjoying it, too. I'm pretty sure I have some words and emotions that I would like to express about this game, because it certainly made me feel a lot of emotions. But I need at least a night to process those before I can really wax poetically about it. Luckily, tomorrow night, it is right now June... Well, currently it's June 20th, but... so today, June 20th, I guess, we're going to be recording No Quarters. I guess tonight, quote-unquote tonight. But anyway, on Tuesday, we're going to be recording No Quarters, so I will have some words for it then. And we will have a new episode out very soon, which is good. So look forward to that. We're going to be live streaming that tomorrow night on youtube.com/NoQuartersNet. And you'll get to hear my full impressions, I guess, my full thoughtful impressions of this game. But quick summary is, if you haven't played it, then you've just seen it anyway. So you don't, I guess, have to play it, but you really probably... It's nice to sit down and go through things at your own pace, and it is a very pleasant and well-crafted experience. So, so if you haven't played it yourself, pick it up, spend some time with it. It, as you see, it takes about 3 hours to go through. I think I finished at 2:59:55 or something like that. So, pick it up and see if you like it. See your own way through the story and explore the 978 rooms of the Greenbrier family home. But that's going to wrap it up for this evening. I am. I don't know what we're going to do next week. I will scour for something hot, some hot indie walking simulator. See if I can find something that we can sort of float through and enjoy and have some emotions about again. So we had a lot of fun doing that with Journey. We had a lot of fun doing that with this, and maybe we'll find something else. I know I have Abzu, and people seem to liken that to Journey and tell me that I should play it, so I might play it next week. But if not, we can always audible out to some more Uncharted 2, which people really, really like. I have played Broforce, and I don't believe that Superhot is out for consoles. Maybe it is. Hang on. I'll look. I'm looking. But also, Superhot isn't one of those necessarily pile of shame kind of games. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Superhot might be available on Xbox, but I hate streaming there because I have to look back and forth between the screen and the chat window that's open up on my laptop. So. That kind of makes it a dismal experience. Plus, the Xbox One it was designed by nerds, man. I don't know. It's just, there's something about, nerds and marketing guys, whereas Sony is designed by, Sony people. So you get the Sony experience, / pay the Sony tax, whatever. But I like Sony's design... what's the word for it? I like their design guidelines. I like what they, I like the way they design products. I'm really dumb because I haven't slept. But anyhow, back on track. We will be back here next Monday, 9 p.m. sharp at youtube.com or twitch.com/noquarters, twitch.tv/noquartersnet. And as always, the episodes are archived at youtube.com/noquartersnet. And the podcast is noquarters.net. We're a semi-monthly video game podcast about video games. And you can catch us also on the Twitter at noquartersnet. And if you like, you can follow me on Twitter at PaleRabbit. And I think that sort of mostly sums everything up. You can find us on Facebook. Follow us there. Follow us on Twitch if you want to get notified when we go live. If not, it is just, it's just 9 p.m. We'll be here. Pay attention to the Twitter also. I usually post when I'm going live. So thank you, everybody, for joining me this evening. Dr. Hula, not Dr. Hula, Dr. Hula, Gordon, Molly, whoever else didn't speak up. I think, Carlos, you were here too. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you next week. See you next Monday. I will absolutely say hi to Mackie and Chuck for you, Doctor, if that is your real name. Okay, bye.